In a quiet village, where the wind whispered through golden fields, and the sun painted the sky in shades of amber and fire, there lived a cat who never missed. They called him Whisker, swift as the wind, silent as the night, precise as fate itself, to the birds in the sky, to the chickens in the yard, and especially to the mice in the barn. He was not just a hunter, he was fear. But inside that old wooden barn, among drifting dust and sacks of grain, lived a mouse unlike the others, small, curious, bright-eyed. His name was Nino. While others trembled at shadows, Nino asked questions. While others hid, he wondered why. And on one quiet silver night, curiosity led him straight into danger. Moonlight spilled through the cracks in the wooden walls. Tiny paws moved carefully across the floor, and then two glowing eyes opened in the darkness. Whisker had found him. The air grew heavy. Time slowed. The hunter lowered himself to the ground. Muscles tightened. His tail flicked once. This was the end. He leaped, but something unexpected happened. The mouse did not run. Instead, he spoke. "If you eat me, you will be full for a day. But if you spare me, I will give you something greater." The barn fell silent. Even the wind seemed to wait. Whisker had never hesitated before. Hunger was simple. Instinct was law. Yet in the eyes of that tiny creature, there was no fear, only belief. And, for reasons he did not understand, the hunter stepped back. Run along, little dreamer, but destiny was not finished with them. That night, the sky broke open. Thunder roared like a wounded giant. Rain fell without mercy. The peaceful farm became chaos. Inside the barn, water began to rise. Wood groaned, walls trembled, and for the first time, the hunter was trapped. High above the flood and clinging to a fragile beam, Whisker felt something unfamiliar. Fear. Below him, through crashing rain and rising water, tiny figures moved, small shadows against a growing storm. It was Nino, and he had not come alone. The mice chewed at the rope, holding the barn door shut, fur-soaked, teeth aching, hearts pounding. "Why?" the cat called down. And through the storm came the answer. Because someone has to be bigger, even if they are smaller. The rope snapped. The door burst open, and the flood rushed out into the night. The barn collapsed behind them, but both hunter and mouse stood alive in the rain. Something had changed. Strength had met courage. Power had met compassion. And in that moment, they were no longer enemies. They were survivors. Morning came gently. Golden light returned to the fields. The storm was gone, and outside the rebuilt barn, a cat sat quietly beside a mouse. No chase, no fear, only understanding. You see, strength may win battles, but mercy builds something far greater. And sometimes, the bravest heart in the room is the smallest one of all. If this story touched your heart, consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to support more stories like this. Your support helps bring courage, hope, and magic to life, one story at a time. Thank you for listening, and always remember, even the smallest act of kindness can change the world.